the 38-yard line of New England. Tackled on the play by Carlos Pennywell. He lost to Miami that night, but they did come back to beat the Jets 10 days later. Benny Cunningham makes the catch, and he is a handful to bring down. Steve Nelson got him after a gain of 10. Cunningham at 260 pounds. Right. Tight end Cunningham is on the right side. To the air on first down, Terry Swan. Plenty of time. Pumps it over the middle. His man is there. John Stolberg makes the catch. He's at the 25 of New England.
25 yards on the pass and catch.
Times they've advanced to the Patriot territory. So far they have nothing to show for it. Bradshaw again to the air on first down. He'll scramble left. He did this for a first down earlier. He's got good yardage this time. He gets out of bounds. He's got a first down around the 12-yard line. 13 yards scamper. And Fred in New York. Again Terry. Cunningham juggles, recovers, and down at the 2. Very close to a first down. Our 84, the second tight end. There he goes in motion. The give to Franco Harris. He is in there. Touchdown. Fans here at Three Rivers gave him a standing ovation to try and bolster his confidence. He's come back since then to hit 10 in a row. Pittsburgh leads at 7-0. We've got 2.5 out of the shotgun. Kavanaugh. They need 20, and they won't get it. They almost get the interception. Lawrence Taves had a hand on it. Hands on the 35-yard line of Pittsburgh. A minute 23 to play in the first. Long spiraling kick. Smith backpedaling inside the 20. Heck of a boot by Hubach. Turn, look out, he needs a block. He's across the 40 to the 44-yard line. Track squabbles in the past. They've never been together for a full season as a unit. Bradshaw in trouble. Throws on the run. Intended for Swan, who was surrounded by Claiborne and Hawkins.
Pittsburgh Steelers were very lucky on that play. Very poor choice of receivers by Terry Bradshaw. Although he's running left, he didn't have a lot to choose from.
Have the ball at their 27. Franco Harris. Franco running over people for good first down yardage. Steve Nelson makes the tackle. The 8th-year man from North Dakota State. That telegraph pass, let's see. No, they'll give it to Pollard. Pollard will get the first down, and he'll get much more than that. Frank Pollard into the open field, finally dumped by Mike Haynes, but he's across the New England 40. In 5 possessions, the Steelers have been in Patriot territory 4 times. Pollard takes the pitch, lowers his head, and gets a few hard-earned yards. Steve Nelson again was in the area of the ball, rolling 33. Pollard bouncing off people, first down. A 14-yard pickup. He's 5'10", and a very compact 217. And Sidney Thornton, number 38, makes his first appearance. Bradshaw dropping back on first down. He's carried twice, now make it 3 times, all for decent gains. Terry goes down at the 13. Second down and a long 1 at the 13-yard line. Pollard.
Oh, my goodness.
Evidently that rest refreshed him. He's got first down yardage. It's first and goal, Pittsburgh. First and goal at the 8-yard line of New England. Franco Harris, he scored the earlier touchdown. He'll get down to the 1 this time.
Did you see that, Bob? The official picked up Franco Harris's mouthpiece.
Going to be facing 14 zip the next time he gets his hands on the ball. Bradshaw rolling, looking, throws to the end zone. Touchdown by Cunningham. Has come in as a third wide receiver. There's Hasselbeck, the tight end, in motion. Third and a long 9. A wobbler, but it's caught. Caught by Stanley Morgan, and it's a first down for New England.
No flag, 16 yards on the catch.
They put both Morgan and Jackson on the right side as Kavanaugh drops back on 2nd and 8. Pumps once, throws over the middle. The catch made by Collins. He's into Pittsburgh territory for a New England first down. From the 43-yard line of the Steelers. 4:18 showing on the clock. Collins is dragged down for a loss, and Lambert shot through there, and he exults. In from the 47. Kavanaugh with a deep drop. Anthony Washington draped around him. It's a first down inside the 30. Where's number 56? Bothered by a knee injury. He's in the game right now. The play fake to Collins.
Jackson.
He's got him.
On Washington once again, number 42, 14 yards.
And Jackson up on the left side. First and 10 at the 12. Patriots with their first serious threat. And Collins gets about 4 yards to the 8. Knocking on the door. Cunningham is in along with Collins. Well, they do keep it on the ground. It's not a draw play, but Collins carries, and he's very, very close. I don't think they'll give him the 6, but they'll spot it inside the 1. A minute 20 to play in the half. Patriots could cut their deficit in half if they can get in here, and Kavanaugh does on the quarterback sneak.
All your power backs number. The man who has made his living carrying the football.
See what Gene Barth has to say. Well, we'll be back to find out in a minute. Plenty of highlights to show you. Bradshaw with the delay to Franco Harris, who starts one way, comes back the other, and is brought down by Tony McGee. We're inside a minute to play as Bradshaw retreats to throw. Terry has plenty of time. Terry also has a receiver. Jim Smith makes the catch. He's in Patriot territory at the 43.
To save seconds, get out of bounds, make the reception.
And that's what's going to happen right here. Couldn't have diagrammed it any better. Stallworth grabbed it, skipped out, stopped the clock, 32 seconds.
No middle linebacker.
Smith on the right side, Swan and Stallworth both left. Terry looking left. Now back the other way. Unloads just before he would be sacked, and it's incomplete. Pass protection for a long time, and there it is. Second and 20 from the 31. 16 seconds left as Bradshaw unloads. Lynn Swan with a miraculous catch.
And he's out of bounds, too. The clock is stopped.
6 seconds left. They'll have time to run at least one play and throw it into the end zone. Asking for quiet from the Steeler fans. Boy, what a crusher this would be for New England if they get these 6 points. In motion, Grossman. Franco.
And he didn't get it.
They can't stop the clock, or can they? The officials are calling time. The scoreboard said that they had no timeouts remaining.
They shouldn't be able to snap the ball in this situation. Because as soon as they unpile, now the clock starts, they will not get a play off.
You're right. The gun sounded. That doesn't count. Bradshaw objects to some rude treatment.
Oh, no. Now, this is unfortunate. They may call a penalty here on New England, and, of course, the half can't end on a penalty on the defense. And
Half actually had ended.
Let's listen.
Personal foul, 26 defense. The half is over. We'll penalize on the kickoff. Penalize on the kickoff.
You are absolutely correct, but I add this to you. There was no way the Pittsburgh Steelers were set for that play to start. It should be, if anything, offsetting penalties. It should.
Hannah gets a lot of ink, and justifiably so. But Wheeler, Brock, Ryder, and Jordan are no group of slouches themselves. Second and 10 for Kavanaugh. Pass deflected, could be picked off. It's a jump ball, and it falls harmlessly to the turf. Bob Coors, number 90, had a crack at it. The running backs. Andy Johnson is also in. He's running out of a wing, a good pass receiver. Kavanaugh pumping it in Johnson's direction, and Andy makes the catch for the first down.
Beat Jack Lambert on the pass reception.
88. From the shotgun, or the spread, as the Cowboys call it. It's and that's Anthony Washington. Taken off down the sideline. Kavanaugh's got a shot at him, and Kavanaugh makes the tackle to prevent the touchdown.
That.
And they still don't have an interception of their own to their credit. Franco Harris down near the 5-yard line. A disproportionate amount of this game has been played in Patriot territory. And from a Steeler...
When they come on the field. Everybody out there watching.
Steve King, number 52, has come in to replace him. Franco Harris carries down near the 1-yard line. Pitch it to Franco on 3rd and goal. Blockers in front of him. Can he get in? Yes, he can. Second touchdown in each of the first 3 quarters. They lead it now 21-7.
Upset. We're going to throw it here.
And we're going to complete it, too, to Tony Collins. And Collins is close to a first down. They had to go to the 22. He's shy of it by less than a yard, it would appear. The play fake to Collins. Pumps once. Fires. Man wide open. Harold Jackson. He didn't step out of bounds, and he gets to the 35 of Pittsburgh. He had to walk a tightrope after stumbling and making the catch. Jackson does a great job both on the reception and the run. 43 yards in total.
Here at the pass protection, Kavanaugh thinks better of it, pumps it, and then Jackson is uncovered behind the linebackers, underneath the defensive backs, and has the presence to stay in bounds. Good catch and run. Comes close, but not quite.
Comes into Foxborough next week. Steelers have the Saints next up on their schedule. Kavanaugh off the play fake. Swings it out to Hasselbeck, his tight end, for a gain of about 9. So they get some of that lost yardage back. Check it, that's Jackson, and Morgan is lined up tight on the left. They fake the reverse. Kavanaugh lobs one out. The catch made by Calhoun. He's got a blocker in front of him. Calhoun is down near the 10-yard line. Kavanaugh was within a whisker of being sacked after faking to everybody except Ron Earhart, but he got it off to Calhoun for the big play.
Matt Kavanaugh, this is a total blitz situation. Fakes the reverse. You see Taves 51, still gets it off. And with Vaughan out there in front, Don and Calhoun, a 20-yard pass and catch on a screen play.
At the end of the third quarter, the score, Pittsburgh 21, New England 7, as we start in the fourth quarter. Cunningham and Collins in the backs, and Tony Collins, the rookie, carries. Tony Collins on the way. Touchdown.
Easy.
They haven't signaled it yet. Yeah, it's a touchdown. Just 4 seconds. 14:56 remaining in this game, which is suddenly a one-touchdown affair.
Rick Sanford, he should have gotten right in front of it, and he could have slowed up maybe and caused an interception call or something like that.
Colquitt with a short kick, and it's out of bounds at the 43. Let's see where they're walking. Closer to the 45-yard line of New England. So now the Patriots will have the ball back after only a 30-yard punt by Colquitt. Scored to narrow the gap on the Jets. We'll tell you about that in a second. Cunningham skips outside. Sam Bam Cunningham could have been stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Instead, he gains about 12. Make it 13 and a first down. Burrow for a touchdown. They're about midway through the fourth quarter at Shea, and the Oilers are within striking distance, trailing now just 23-17. Collins finds daylight, and Collins is down to the 35 and just about a yard shy of a first down. Morgan to the left, Jackson to the right. They give to Cunningham a couple and a flag.
Yes, it's probably against New England. Holding New England.
Side. Out of the shotgun, Kavanaugh. Over the middle. Johnson makes the catch. They drill him, and he's shy of the first down.
Interesting.
Now what do you do?
Well,
With 12 minutes left.
They call a play that is not designed to get 12 yards. He caught it about 6 yards deep. Sides. Nope.
Out of the shotgun, Kavanaugh needing 4
Johnson.
yards.
Oh!
Johnson had to turn around, had to do a 180 to try and grab it, and couldn't quite get it done. Here's all the arithmetic that's relevant right now, the time and the score. To Russell Davis. Stallworth left, Swan right. Cunningham over the middle. Into Patriot territory. The big guy rambles down near the 40-yard line. Davis for the running backs. They give it to Davis, and Davis with plenty of daylight. First down, still on his feet, and down to the 25. A 16-yard gain. From the Patriot 22.
Blitz.
But Terry lobs it out there. Well, Davis was standing there, but he overshot him. Davis was open in the middle of that coverage, but over his head it goes.
We must blame that on inexperience. Russell Davis, I do not believe, read the defense, and if he'd have gone straight down the field without breaking stride, that would have been a touchdown.
He could put them up by 10. Gets Hits it away, drives it. No good, wide left. So the Patriots survived that Steeler threat. We have just under 9 minutes remaining. The Patriots will have the ball and another chance to tie when we come back to Three Rivers after this. Calhoun is the lone setback. They have Collins off to the side on the left. As Kavanaugh pumps it, eludes Mean Joe Green, takes off for about 4 or 5 yards, and then in an act of self-preservation skips out of bounds. 33-17, the Jets over the Oilers. What a shocker. Kavanaugh out of the shotgun. Bingo. Harold Jackson with the catch. Gary Dunn dumped Kavanaugh, but he got rid of it first.
No flags. First down New England on Ron Johnson, number 29, who has been forced to come in here and play.
3rd and 7. Kavanaugh pumps once and hit his man. Lawrence Hayes had excellent coverage on Andy Johnson. Only 80 punts in his career and only 1 fair catch. And Chuck Noll had to be holding his breath as that one bounced towards Smith. Pollard tries to go outside and does for a big chunk on first down.
Great job by the Pittsburgh offensive line up the middle. They cut off the pursuit of the 2 middle linebackers in that 34 defense.
Lions in a defensive struggle over the Raiders. Raiders haven't lost yet, but they're in jeopardy now. Russell Davis did not get the first down, I don't think. Let's see where they spot it. Well, I was wrong. He got it. We're down to 5:46 remaining. The pitch out to Russell Davis. Out of bounds he goes to stop the clock, and I'll tell you that pitch out was not executed perfectly. He had to reach for it. Jeopardy of a fumble.
Quick sweep.
So the Steelers continue that ground game, which they really got going against the Jets last week. Not quite as awesome as the 38-10 victory over New York when they had almost 350 yards on the ground, but very effective nonetheless. 2nd and 3 from the 43. There's a first down. Russell Davis pulling out to the 49. 4:52 left. Russell Davis carries. Good job of picking his hole.
The outside linebacker, 56 Rod Schultz, did his job, strung out the play.
Davis again. This is a first down for Pittsburgh. They continue to move, and so does the clock.
Pittsburgh is running off with those New England defensive linemen, and I wonder at this stage in the football game why New England would not go to a 4-man defensive line.
21. Patriots 14. Pollard.
Flag down. Clipping Pittsburgh.
They don't want to throw it. That's a risk. On the other hand, they need 23 yards, so they will throw it. If Terry can get away. Well, this has been one of their best plays all day. Bradshaw tucking it in and running. And it's another big game. And he did not go out of bounds, so the clock continues to move. You can't ask for more than that. It's at the end of the game. We'll have an interview for you. 3 wide receivers are in. Smith on the right side, Swan and Stallworth left. He didn't get it. Frank Pollard carried and didn't get it. The ball squirted free, but after the whistle. And in any event, Ray Penny picked it up for the Steelers. Steelers by 7. Pollard. They stopped him. New England takes over on downs. Tim Fox made the important tackle. They have 1:45 and 2 timeouts left. Kavanaugh. Morgan. The reception is good. They're out near midfield. Morgan got both feet down, and he has first down yardage at the 49 of New England. Kavanaugh in all kinds of trouble. Scrambles out of it. Throws on the run. And the catch is made and also inbounds by Harold Jackson. He didn't have too much yardage to fool around with, trying to stay inbounds. Making a pattern and making the catch. Kavanaugh cupping his hands to mark the signals. There's a flag down. He pumps one out long for the end zone where Morgan catches it. Now let's see what the call will be. The Steelers think it's against the Patriots. What does Gene Barth say? Illegal procedure, New England, bring it back. Line to keep this drive alive. reverse it, and Johnson will throw off the reverse back across the field to Kavanaugh. Now, they don't have the first down. Or do they? Let's see where they're going to spot this. It's awfully close. Johnson and Collins are the running backs. From out of a shotgun, Kavanaugh. Stepping up. He might scramble for it. He's got to go to the 14. He's got the first down. Third down, 10. Kavanaugh being blitzed. Touchdown. He floated it out and Morgan made the catch. We are a John Smith conversion away from overtime. Stanley Morgan. Mel Blount overruns the play. And Morgan comes back to make the catch for the score. The Patriots 21 and the Steelers 21. Sacked by Dennis Winston. Gets it away. Mel Blount doesn't see the ball. Stanley Morgan does. 6 points. And then the conversion by John Smith, which tied it at 21. Bradshaw trying to get it into field goal range, at least for Dave Trout. And there's the completion. Benny Cunningham. He is into Patriot territory. They call timeout, and they have 2 timeouts left. 9 seconds, however, is all that remains in regulation. Bradshaw. Got it. Stallworth gets down. Timeout. Timeout, 2 seconds. For the rookie, Dave Trout. It's as simple as this. If he hits it, we go home. If he misses it, we play overtime. The crowd will tell you. And they're not happy. He had more than enough leg. He misses it wide right. Double zeros on the scoreboard will play sudden death. The toss of the coin scores immediately. Then the other team should have at least one chance to take the ball back before the game ends. But that's not the way it works.
Visitors get the call.
Lambert and Fox are the captains. Fox calls heads.
The heads is you win the toss.
All right, New England has won the toss.
You're kicked down this way.
And they'll get the ball. Other than that, it means nothing. Check it. They play 15. They're going to end this game in a tie. Getting so carried away here and forgetting the rules. Kavanaugh to the sideline, nearly intercepted. Lauren Taves came over and broke it up. Trump, it's been a while, and you're a little bit out of breath here, running upstairs from the field. Krubach has to punt. Smith is the deep man. Good field position is upcoming for the Steelers. Smith fields it at the 44-yard line, sidesteps a tackler, and gets near midfield. So when I made that statement, a 35-yard punt, by the way, by Krubach, and a 5-yard return for Smith, when I made that statement, I was thinking of playoffs. Post 13:51 left in overtime. Russell Davis pitches it back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw throws on the run. It's complete. Lynn Swann made the catch.
Opportunity.
He's missed from 39 and 48. Bradshaw, well, he's getting them a lot closer. Cunningham is inside the 30.
There comes a time, though, when it just comes down to one thing, and that is confidence in your place kicker.
Steelers are 24 yards away from victory.
Going for all of it.
Here it is. Lynn Swann, penalty mark, and he's got it. Touchdown. Evidently, it's on the Patriots, and the ball game is over.
Touchdown, the ball put up so that Lynn Swann, all he has to do is adjust to the football and get to it. Well thrown and obviously a great catch.
Claiborne clearly beaten, tried to grab his jersey and spin him around. The only thing he could do, that didn't deter Swann from making the game-ending catch. And the Steelers in overtime win it 27-21.
Well, Bob, what happened was I just tried to lay the ball up, with the wind down here, that thing looked horrible. I thought it was going to be intercepted because I had missed a touchdown pass earlier to the fullback simply by just lobbing it, and the wind takes it down another 5-6 yards. So I just laid it up. So it was a great catch.
Yeah, it sure was. 15 of 30, 247, 2 touchdowns. Your big weapon consistently on the day were 2 people. It was Frank Pollard running the ball, Benny Cunningham catching it. 8 catches, 93 yards for Cunningham.
Well, you know, we've changed our offense, Bob. We've gone to a ball control with the running game, and we've all have eliminated our mistakes. We're taking it at people. We're having a hard time. I know I am adjusting because I've been so aggressive with my play-action passing. Today, a little bit too tentative, but we're staying with that game plan. Looks like it's going to work for us. We're piling up the yardage, eating time off the clock, putting points on the board, giving our defensive rest, and we're controlling the game.
You mentioned the turnovers during the first 2 ball games. Actually, yeah, the first 2 ball games, you had 15 turnovers. In the last 2, you had a grand total of 2. None today.
None today. That's right. And that's that's what you got to do to win. Today, it's just a case of a good, steady game. Defense had a little trouble there, and we came back when we had to. Seemed like today, offense scored when they had to. Other than that, we didn't do a dead blame thing.
Yeah, you're right. I mentioned several times.
You didn't have to agree with me.
No, I agree with you, but I mentioned several times in the football game that I kind of felt that Chuck Noll and the Pittsburgh Steelers players did not want to put the defense in the kind of jeopardy that was there in that final situation, that you'd rather keep them off the field, dominate the game offensively.
Right, that's true. That's really the whole game plan, and then even a little trouble there. Anyway, you get a little bit too tentative, and what happens is you hurt yourself. You don't let your natural abilities flow, and this is what happened to our offense today. Our game plan is just that, Bob. Keep the defense on the sideline. They can't score. I'm sorry, I'm breaking up here.
That's all right. Keep talking. He said go to commercial, but finish your thought.
All right. Well, anyway, if we can keep them keep them off the field, means we're controlling the clock, controlling the game, wearing out our opponent, scoring touchdowns, and our defense is playing with a lot of confidence. Plus, they're fresh. So that's the key right now.
Our thanks to Terry Bradshaw, and we'll come back to Three Rivers Stadium in Pittsburgh right after this.